No, 2 o'clock.
I know, but they've gone short.
I'm meeting Callard.
I know, but they need you in court straight away. You're gonna have to make your excuses and leave.
All right, see you later. Gotta go.
What? Where have you got to go to?
None of your business. Tell Dave I'll call him later.
He's not going to like that.
How many signs?
12. Each a cusp roundel bearing a planet.
Domicile.
Domicile. On each a cusp roundel bearing a planet domiciled in its appropriate zodiacal sign.
How many years with Sotheby's?
Little less than a year in their Rome office.
How is your Italian?
Fluent. I was headhunted last year by Charles Hawkins.
I'm not surprised. Right, again. How many sides?
12.
Where'd you get this from?
Out of the laundry basket?
I don't have a laundry basket. I have a bin full of dirty clothes.
Well, out of there, then.
Perfect.
Looked all right to me.
Thank you, Mr. Magoo.
What did you tell him, then?
Mr. Magoo?
Carl.
Nothing.
Why not?
Treat him mean, keep him keen.
It's chicks.
Like you would know. Right. Let's get this show on the road.
Target approaching.
Garvey.
That was smooth.
Yeah.
Get off.
You're up straight away. Could have had a bloody shave.
What about the screens?
All taken care of. Nail the bastard.
I swear before Almighty God that the evidence I give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The estate where the victim, Omosupe Alukur, met her death is known to be a hotbed of racist attitudes, is it not?
The defendant made no secret of his extreme right-wing views. I took on the persona of a religious and racial bigot with criminal convictions and moved into a flat on the estate. I found work in the local video rental store. In that way, I came to meet Darren Roy Harrison. I allowed him to believe that I shared his views.
But you do not.
Not remotely.
And you befriended Harrison.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, to meet you sometime next week.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
I'm Lucy Kemp. I'm so sorry I'm late. I don't know this part of London at all.
Well, to be honest, in future, if you'd like to view something, it would make more sense if you came to the hotel.
I'll bear that in mind.
It was the Ewer, yeah?
Please.
I know who you're working for.
Do you?
Corso Salimbeni?
Who?
I thought so. Excuse me.
Hello. Price is still 95,000.
Even with the damaged handle?
Even with the damaged handle, it's a museum-quality piece. The only other...
It's in the Georgia State Museum in Tbilisi. Yeah.
It's outstanding, in form and decoration.
My client wants to make an offer, but he thinks your price is too high. And so do I.
What are you prepared to pay?
80.
Miss Kemp, I do hope you're not wasting my time.
I'll speak to my client. Perhaps you'll call me later today.
Were you ever invited to meet Darren Harrison at his flat?
Yes.
Was there anything unusual or out of the ordinary about that flat?
There were things that struck me as unusual, yes.
What things?
A 15-foot-long boa constrictor in a tank.
Anything else?
Some memorabilia, wall decorations.
What sort of wall decorations?
He had a swastika flag above his bed.
Where is he? Jury room 2.
I want him clear of this case by tomorrow.
Must be nice to be wanted.
I wouldn't know.
Dave? Oh, hi, it's me. No, I'm sorry. Something came up. Yeah, well, you know, these things happen. No, I'm busy now. I'm in the doctor's waiting room. I don't know, that's what I'm hoping to find out. I can see you tonight. No? Okay, yeah, tomorrow's good, Okay, I'll see you then. Sorry.
What was that about?
Hallard, I'm seeing him tomorrow night.
Why not tonight?
You can't make it.
Right. This is where we're at. Garvey's warehouse.
Who went in?
Leadham. So if it is smack, we have a number of options here. Rugs like that come into the country in big bales. Must weigh 60, 70 kilograms apiece. Could conceal a lot of heroin in those. Or it could be liquefied, mixed and moulded into those ceramics. Could even be made to resemble glass and be part of chandeliers if necessary.
Anything from the phone taps?
No, nothing. No contact between Garvey and Callard. I need you back on the plot. Callard's still our best bet for intelligence on the who, what, when and why. I need you out of here.
Oh.
Tell us in your own words what happened at closing time on the night of March 11th, 2004.
Harrison and I walked back together from the Royal Oak pub to Wood House. He pointed out to me as we walked towards the main entrance that the flat on the 14th floor was still boarded up after the fire.
The fire of November 27th, 2003 that cost Miss Aluko her life?
Yes.
I should like my lord to quote from the transcript that has been drawn up from the taped conversations that Mr. McElroy had during his time undercover. That's Jury Bundle 153, page 117. You have it?
I do.
I shall read the words of Darren Harrison. Mr. McElroy will read for himself. Look at that. Bloody council still haven't sorted out that mess.
Is that the Aluko flat?
That's where we fried the Black Hall.
Kentucky Fried Nigger.
Laughter from Harrison.
Who's we?
What?
You said we.
There is a pause, then Harrison continues, indistinct, then there wasn't no we.
What do you mean?
I did it.
On your own?
Yeah. An admission direct and unequivocal of his guilt.
Without a doubt.
Please go on.
Did you know she was in there?
Are you kidding me?
You knew she was in there when you set fire to the place.
It's a war, Tom. Them or us. Of course I bloody knew.
Good work. On time tomorrow.
Your carriage awaits.
There's a top-up card here for a mobile phone.
Get onto the service provider, see what phone it was used on.
All right, boss.
So if anyone says I don't get my hands dirty, you'll know what to say.
Shh, everyone. George Garvey.
Le dica chi ho chiamato. Hello, Mr. Garvey. I've spoken to my client. He won't pay your price, I'm afraid. Well, I think he's right. I understand that you have an Iznik Golden Horn wear plate from Turkey circa 1520. I'd love to see that. At the hotel? I can't make Thursday. Is Friday possible? Well, then, when you return, you've got my number. Absolutely. Goodbye. Suggested Thursday. He can't make Friday. He's away on Saturday.
How much longer in court?
I've given my evidence in chief. I just now have to wait for Harrison's lawyer.
Because if the drop is Friday, I need you off that case and back on the plot.
I don't want to be there. But he torched her flat, he burned her alive, I want him put away.
I know, we'd all like a result.
Yeah, I know we would.
Well, I want something to eat.
Why don't you rummage in that shite? You might find something.
You keep away, that's evidence. Take him out and feed him.
Come on, fathead.
Could I get a Greek salad, please? Could I get a Greek salad, please?
It's a Turkish restaurant.
I know.
They don't do Greek salad, they do Turkish salad.
Same difference.
Don't look round.
Why?
Kaz Miller.
Christ.
You're Owen, an old mate, ex-squatty. Kaz.
What you doing here?
Eating.
Is this a regular place for you?
I come here from time to time. Owen Williams, Kaz Miller.
All right.
What's with the suit?
Funeral.
Who died?
No one you know.
Trip to the doctors and a funeral all in one day.
Oh, it's all go.
You know Dave really wants to see you.
It's been sorted.
Sorry, what'd you say your name was again?
Just call him Taffy.
Piss off.
Nice to meet you, Taffy. Enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your boy. Glad to see you've still got the gift of the gab.
Taffy.
Casual racism.
The trial of Darren Harrison, accused of the murder of 22-year-old black care worker Omosope Aluko, continues here today at the Old Bailey. The prosecution case rests on the evidence of the undercover police officer known to Harrison as Tom McElroy, who spent 6 months living on
Why is
the
this
estate
happening?
depth of befriending
I don't know.
The policeman posed as someone
I'm surprised they're not showing a photograph of me as well. There's supposed to be a blanket on the press from saying anything that could identify me.
I know.
You better be watching my back. We need to go.
I had this printed up for you. A real funeral, or it could be your Uncle Bill's. Oh, and this hospital appointment card. You see, one casual remark from you and lots of extra work for me.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It is true to say, is it not, that you went on the Deptford estate with a completely closed mind?
Not at all. I had an open mind.
That as far as you were concerned, my client was guilty of the offence, and your sole aim was to infiltrate the estate, befriend my client with a view to extracting a confession.
My lord,
Rephrase, please, Mr. York Pemberton.
I think I'd like to move on, my lord. Detective Sergeant, in order to recommend yourself to my client, you expressed, did you not, certain opinions?
Yes.
I quote, "I wouldn't shed a tear if they got wiped off the face of the earth tomorrow. They serve no purpose. All they do is breed."
As I explained, uttering such racist sentiments was abhorrent to me.
You seem to have a real flair for it.
Perhaps that's because, as an Irishman, I've been on the receiving end so often.
So by your own admission, you're an accomplished liar.
That is the nature of undercover work.
Lying?
A necessary degree of subterfuge. I am, after all, a policeman pretending to be a criminal. I am playing a role. Violent, racist, homophobic, sexist, whatever. I am, in fact, none of these things.
Really?
The top-up card was used on this number, the pay-as-you-go mobile phone. We have to assume by Garvey. Cell sighting indicates that calls were made to only 2 numbers. One phone was used in various locations, but many late-night calls were made from Mill Hill, which means that number is most likely Callard. The second phone, that was used much less often, is in Paris.
Mohammed Hashim Massoud.
It seems we might have the link we wanted between the 3 principal players.
And so we can track them?
Unfortunately not. The handsets were powered down 2 days ago. Chances are they're using a new set of pay-as-you-go phones. But there's been a noticeable increase in calls being made, so whatever's going down looks like it's happening soon.
Right.
I should like to turn to the events of the night of March the 11th. We heard you describe earlier with enviable eloquence how you were engaged in a long drinking session with the prisoner from noon to nearly midnight.
That's correct.
And you were all, as a result, inebriated?
I acted as though inebriated. I had, in fact, drunk very little compared to Harrison and his friends.
Indeed, how much alcohol had you consumed, do you think?
I know how much. 6 pints of lager.
6 pints of strong lager?
Not strong.
Could you have driven a car legally on the night in question?
No.
Unfit to drive a motor vehicle, yet still capable of functioning effectively as an undercover policeman?
I'm sorry, was that a question?
No, it was not. I should like to come now to the matter of your appearance during this period. When you were on the estate, did you look like you do now here in court?
Not at all. There is a photograph of me, the way I appeared then, available to the court.
I'm obliged to you. May it please your lordship, members of the jury, look please at the pictures provided by Mr. McElroy. Did you consider your appearance to be intimidating, threatening?
Not to the defendant.
See, I put it to you that you are an extremely intimidating man.
I certainly did not intimidate the defendant at any time.
A man of violence.
I allowed people to believe that I'd been violent in the past.
A powerful and deeply persuasive individual who became a kind of hero to my client, someone my client wished above all else to impress.
If you're suggesting...
I shall tell you precisely what it is I'm suggesting, Mr. McElroy. That the nature of your appearance, the racially abusive utterances that flowed so trippingly from your tongue...
My lord.
...are indicative of not merely an excess of zeal, but a flagrant attempt to entrap my client by deceptive conduct. You prompted my client.
Not at all.
You led him on.
In no way.
And acted throughout as an agent provocateur.
Absolutely not. 6 months. 6 months on that estate, rubbing shoulders with hate-filled wankers whose idea of a good night out is to shovel shit through other people's letterboxes.
Concentrate.
Just so I can be called a liar by some chinless Etonian.
I know. You've got to focus on tonight, Merv.
Tom, we're over here. Have you been watching the case of the Bailey in the box?
What case?
Undercover filth giving evidence. Tom from Belfast.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Dave, look who it is.
Murphy?
It's Tom from Belfast.
Stop that shit. He thinks he's funny. You okay? You look tired.
I'm fine. You on medication? Can you drink? I'm fine. So, what's going on? It's my birthday Friday.
No, it isn't.
Expecting any nice presents?
Something very special.
We're planning a boys' night out. Paintballing.
Excuse me?
Have you never done it before? It's good fun. There's tickets for you and 2 mates, good mates, fit. Handy with a paintballing gun, if you know what I mean.
I'm sure I can come up with a couple.
What about your mate Taffy?
Who's supplying the paintball guns?
You and your mates will have to sort them for yourselves.
You're sorted?
Yeah.
Where and when, exactly?
I'll call you with the details.
So, are you ready for some company, gentlemen?
Not you. You and you.
Is that it? Jesus is a cagey son.
Excuse my friend, he's an ignorant pig.
You straight.
Can I buy you a drink?
Thank you.
What are you having?
Glass of Merlot, thanks.
Excellent choice. Bottle of Merlot, please.
So, have you been here before?
No.
What brings you here tonight, then?
Business. Keep the change.
So, how do you explain the smell of perfume when you get home?
I live alone.
No wife? No girlfriend?
No.
No one special? Ah. She's already married.
Something like that.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I am.
So, can I dance for you?
Later. Come with me.
You'd better run along.
I'd like that dance.
You know where to find me?
I do indeed.
I've often wondered what she'd be like in bed.
Who?
Ellie.
What?
Bet she's filthy.
What are you talking about?
It's tidy though, I'll give you that. Whack the guy and fuck the widow. Bollocks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're talking about you and the lovely Mrs. Holloway.
No, you're being funny.
Is it something that you've done before?
Doesn't it contravene the Contract Killers Code, Tom of Belfast?
Call me that again and I'll shoot you in the face.
Well, it's not a problem, I'm just curious. I've got a curious mind.
We'll direct our curiosity elsewhere.
What? Just the one suit for all occasions?
Keep your hands out of my pockets. Save that for your pretty boy.
Are you jealous of something?
Leave us.
Bye.
Go on, leave us. He doesn't mean anything by it.
If he pushes me like that one more time, I'll whack him.
I'll talk to him about it. I'll sort it out. Listen, I don't care what you do with the widow.
I trust you. You're like me. You're very careful about what you say.
This problem you've got, this medical problem, it's not going to stop you enjoying the boys' nights out, is it?
No.
Because I'm relying on you. I just want you to know that I got this doctor. Private doctor, Harley Street.
It won't be necessary.
Well, I see it tomorrow if I ask him, no cost to you.
Thanks, but no.
Tell me it isn't true.
No way.
You sure?
Look, absolutely.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I know it's late.
Yeah, it is.
I just need to talk to you.
I was about to go to bed.
Please.
Do you want a drink?
No, it's all right.
So, what's so urgent that you have to come here in the middle of the night?
Callard seems to know about us.
What?
Well, how can that be, do you think?
What, you think I told him?
Have you been speaking to Helen?
You think I've got nothing better to do with my life than sit around and talk about you?
No, no, no. It's not that. It's... No one can know.
Why? Why is it so important that no one can know?
It was a mistake. You think Richard's dead?
He is.
How do you know that? How do you know that? You could walk in through that door tomorrow. Would you still want me here?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You wouldn't. I'm gonna go.
Stay.
I can't. Dave Collard's a dangerous man.
You think I don't know that?
Be careful what you say to him.
Thanks for the advice. Well, it's late and I'm tired and I'm going to go to bed. You know how to let yourself out.
Where the hell have you been?
I ran out of petrol.
Is Miller onto you?
What, the Tom from Belfast ship?
Yeah.
Got instinct to wind up.
We don't let it bother us.
No.
And Ellie Holloway?
I've no idea where that came from.
There's no truth in what he said.
No, no, none whatsoever.
Because if you have been doing her a kindness and Callard's lawyers ever get
Gov,
to you...
please. Please.
Okay. Everything points to Friday night. Who are you going to take along?
Well, Taffy, obviously.
Yeah. What about Ollington?
Ollington? I told him he was finished as an undercover cop. I can't very well go back on my word.
They've seen him, they know him, they'll trust him. I had a long talk with him. I backed you 100%. He didn't argue. I think he's ready to come back on board.
Well, if you say so. I'm going to get my head down.
My suggestion to you is that my client, a weak-willed and none too bright young man, tried to impress you, an older, more experienced man with stories of violence and racial hatred. Indeed, he inflated the nature of his violent past simply to gain your approval. Is that not so? Is that not the case?
Not at all.
Oh, I think it is. Because your influence on my client was a thoroughly reprehensible one. You told him he would become a martyr to the cause, didn't you?
No.
A somebody. A name that would always be remembered, but only if he admitted that he deliberately set out to burn Omosupe Iluko to death, though he did not. Is that not the case?
It's a ludicrous suggestion. I was only there to try and establish the facts. There were details known to Harrison that could only have been known by the perpetrator of that crime.
Such as what, Mr. McElroy?
That the petrol was squirted into the hallway from a detergent bottle rather than, say, poured. That
Yes, but you see, such details were known to the police. You, unknown to my client, were a member of the police. You provided him, did you not, with such details to make sure his confession was convincing?
Absolutely not. I went there to establish the facts, to discover the truth.
By your own admission, undercover police work is based on subterfuge, on lying. Do you, I wonder, know the difference anymore between truth, lies, and deception?
My lord, you have already ruled on this matter.
Counsel is right, Mr. York Pemberton. though this sort of police operation is on the cusp of legal admissibility, I have allowed it.
I'm obliged to, my lord. The fact of the matter is this, is it not? You sought to seduce Harrison with your tales of violence, your appearance, your strongly expressed opinions.
I did not.
You fanned the flames of my client's racism.
The flames of his racism needed no fanning.
And enticed him into making bravura statements of his own to impress you.
No.
I put it to you that you created for my client a honeypot, but you, in effect, Mr. McElroy, entrapped him.
Some of us who live in the real world recognize that undercover work is the only way that certain individuals can be brought to trial.
No further questions.
Do you want anything?
Yeah, I'll have a coffee.
Another Turkish coffee, medium.
Sir.
So cut the paintball and bullshit and tell me straight.
Tomorrow night.
Go on. Delivery's being made. What sort of delivery?
I need you, 2 others, to ride shotgun. Maybe a bit of shifting, lifting, day's wages each.
Here you are, sir. Our kettles.
What sort of delivery?
You'll know soon enough, if you're in.
Why can't your firm handle it?
Well, I'm a bit short of manpower at the moment. People I can trust. A couple of my key workers are away on extended leave.
Pleasing Her Majesty.
Something like that. It's not bad.
You're asking me to come tooled up. What level of danger are you talking about?
Don't know.
I'm not prepared to risk my life or the lives of my associates for a day's wages.
A lot of money involved.
How much?
A metric ton of smack.
You're shitting me. How are they going to bring all that in?
Container of stuff.
Afghan, Persian, Turkish.
Shipped in from Istanbul.
Garvey.
It's beautiful. He's been bringing stuff in on and off for years. All above board, all legit. No one will suspect a thing.
Do you trust him?
No.
Where's the slaughter?
Garvey's got a warehouse. We'll deal with the gear there.
I've got some storage space if you need it. Could let you have it at a competitive rate.
Secure?
Fort Knox.
I'll think about it.
10K to me. I've got to sort out my boys. Look, Dave, you could pull in loads of bodies on this. But you want me there. I'm flattered. But I'm not doing it as a favor for a friend. It's business.
Jesus Christ.
You're only supposed to drink it halfway down.
That is one fucked up way of making coffee.
Deal?
Deal.
I saw the flickering shadow of love on our bride.
All right, gentlemen?
Yeah, not what I've
Murphy, I appreciate this. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Your authorizations.
Clear. 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 You up for this? Absolutely.
Okay, put these on.
If we turn up with body armour on, we're going to look like old Bill.
Plenty of villains wear this gear.
What if we offer Callard and his crew the same?
That still looks wrong. If he offers it to us, fine. Otherwise, it doesn't ring true.
Murph's right.
Okay.
Tom.
You're not serious.
Quitted. Walked away free as a bird.
I don't believe it! He's guilty. You don't get guiltier than that.
I know.
6 months' work. 6
Meticulous work. He's on tape admitting to murder. Then a crock of shite from the defence brief and those wankers from the jury believe it.
Murph.
No, is this what's going to happen with Callard? When he's standing up in court with his top team of QCs accusing us of being liars and cheats? Is it? Jesus!
It's not good news for any undercover operation. The press officer won a meeting. It's damage limitation time.
Not now. Listen, Murph. You did what you had to do, and you did it well. No one could ask for more than that. Now we've got a job to do. Is Murphy in position?
He's at the rendezvous.
The container?
London bound on the M2.
Position?
Milstead.
Must be a supermarket nearby. Which is Knickers. What? That's what we called them when we were kids. Plastic bags caught in trees. Which is Knickers.
They're here. All right, Dave. Steve, Toffee.
Tooled up? Good.
Frankie?
All right, Murph?
Ladies?
What's Murphy's position?
Same. Garvey approaching.
Garvey approaching rendezvous.
He's turning into the car park now.
George?
There's been a change in plan.
What?
Nothing that need alarm you.
Don't piss me about.
I'm not. The stuff is arriving tonight by road as arranged.
So what's the change?
It won't be in a container.
Then how?
Tins of tomatoes.
What?
The consignment's wrapped in kilo bags sealed inside 2.5 kilo tins. Perfect weight and appearance through customs already, no problem.
How? And where are we gonna deal with thousands of tins of fucking tomatoes?
It's all been sorted.
You've known about this from the off. You've been lying to me.
It's my job to get the stuff here. It's your job to distribute it. It's here. We don't have a problem. And we shouldn't be seen to be arguing. Follow me.
Get in here with us.
What?
Fewer vehicles, the better. Don't hang about, come on.
Garvey's on the move, Callard following. Murphy and others with Callard. Murphy's vehicle left behind.
I knew it was too simple.
Travelling east on the A13.
Where's the container?
The Farthing Corner Services.
Don't lose Callard and Garvey. Just don't lose them.
Target turning right at the lights.
What's the matter with you, Taffy?
Nothing. Magical mystery tour. Piece of shit.
Where the hell are they? Must have turned left at the T-junction. Oh, shit.
I lost them.
All units, bomb burst. Find them.
Where the hell are we going?
You'll be fine here, away from any prying eyes. Just open the cans, retrieve the packages, and dump the tomatoes in those bins over there for the pigs. They've unloaded the first here. Those are just tomatoes. Every other can on the truck contains a kilo of heroin.
Once we retrieve the gear, I'll give you a shout. Let's get to work.
Smells good. I want in on this, Dave.
Bet you do.
I'm here.
Mohammed. George?
Show me the money.
Something to drink?
I'll have an orange juice, thank you. gonna call the driver, see if everything's okay.
Fine.
Bu herif sahte paralarla kazık atıyor. Orospu çocuğu. Uyuşturucuları götür oradan. Ha.
Christ. He's still alive! We need to get him out of here! They're dead, for Christ's sake! Where are the car keys?
Why?
He's dying!
He can't go to a hospital.
Where then?
Got a doctor, 48 Harley Street. He'll look after him. You take him. You stay here.
No way!
Murphy, I need you here! Plan A's gone out the fucking window! I need you on lockup!
Let me help move him.
What are you doing?
I'm taking the money.
But I haven't had the call.
There's not going to be any call.
I don't understand.
You try and rip me off? Huh? You crazy? You trying to rip me off with this money? What is this shit money? You're dead!
Where are you going, George, huh? Orospu çocuğu.
Fucking piece of shit! Ah!
Paul. Get him to the nearest hospital, then call Reese. I said no to body armor. Murphy, go. Hang in there, Paul. Ollington.
Where are you, roughly? Right. Nearest A&E is Basildon. Turn east on the A13. I'll get the paramedics out to meet you. Stay on this line. The disused farm, somewhere around here. We have 4 dead, suspects armed with automatic weapons and machine guns, and Murphy's still on the plot. There. Scramble all units. Abbey Farm, Linford.
Throw your shooters in the back. You drive, you get in the front next to him.
Are the paramedics with him?
Yes, sir.
Garvin's returning to his house, sir.
Turn to let him through. Do not approach him. Wait for armed backup.
Okay, let's secure his airway. Get some obs, some bloods, and bleak theatres.
Leave the shooters here for tonight. Turn off your phones and chuck them in. We'll sort it all tomorrow. Let's find some transport.
Superintendent Rees.
Richard, come in.
Jesus Christ.
What is this place?
My mum used to live here.
Where is she?
She's dead.
Put the hot water on. Make some coffee. You got any booze?
Sideboard.
Dubonnet or Advocat?
Murphy?
No.
No!
Paul!
I should burn the clothes.
Bag him up, we'll burn him in the morning.
Right, let's see. I think you better get back to HQ. I'll meet you there. Okay.
Any news on Alison?
Critical. We've lost Callard and Miller. We've lost Massoud. And we've lost Murphy.
Can't be a nice cup of tea.